Who's really a great human being? That human being makes me happy, makes me laugh, makes me forget my stresses and stresses me, makes me forget about a lot of things. And I appreciate that human being so much. Saka ndineka certain joy karimandiri zvokutodaro. Don't worry guys. Handisi kumhanya, handisi kuchata hangu. Yane mumwe munhu avaititi tiri kuexpecta muchato here. Handisi kuexpecta muchato, handisi kuchata zvangu, but what I can just tell you is I am very happy. That's all you need to know. So today, positive vibes only, okay? I don't want drama. I don't want mazano anchisiri munhu wekuswera ndichipindura zvinhu zvisina basa zvisingandipe. Life is too short, you know. So I have a great human being, and we move fast like a Wi-Fi. I know this time we're moving slowly, but I found myself a very good friend that makes me really, really happy. I don't want to lie. Saka, ndoda kuti mundiudze, what did you call it? How my right, where's the mirror? And dzidzisai vamwe vakadzi kugadzirisa izwi. Rangu ndo zvinhu here izwi naidhidhia. Rangu voice aurinzwe here. So I'm gonna start by doing my eyebrows. So you guys, you're gonna just have to watch. And then you let me know kuti makeup yakanaka here. Boss, today I'm going out. I'm going out with this amazing human being of mine. It's not every time that you meet someone that you have to chatter, okay? It's not every time. So, say what has been happening, what has been trending in the streets. How are you doing? I miss you so much. Mai TT, how do you handle life? I'm really going through a lot. My dear, if you look at life itself in this world, somebody, somewhere is going through something. It's not only you who's going through stuff. Everybody goes through stuff, but it's how you handle the stuff, okay? Don't ever think in this world you wake up with problems. Vanhu takatakura kurema. Vamwe vangozvirakidze chete, but vakatotakura kurema. So don't ever feel like you are the only person in this world and problems, okay? And also just to take all these problems as they are. Embrace them, and if you can't solve them, leave them. Because you're not going to ponder on something that you know you never solve. So you are only stretching and stressing myself more, okay? What I advise is, not to fight a problem like any not this problem, I can't solve it. I just leave it. Because and then does it have a solution? It doesn't. And sometimes certain things needs time to solve themselves, or itself. I don't know English. That time. Give it time. Usazvimanyise handiti chimwe nechimwe chine nguva yacho. Usamhanyise zvinhu ende usamhanyise kuti zvinhu zviite. Kana zvisiri kuita chimbozvisiya iko zvinezvi. Leave it the way they are. If it's a heartbreak, leave it the way it is. Handiti pane this lady auya kuhandira Mai TT, I can't handle it. I can't handle akadana nemukomana wake wanga achidisisa achibatsira achita sei then mukomana wangu mukamakusena achita achada the reason why hapana. She's so heartbroken because she invested. You know, ladies, we go through a lot of things. I know some people, they always talk about my own issues and my own stories, but out there, women are going through a lot. It's only that some people are not brave enough to be like me, to come out and say, oh, guys, I'm going through this and that. But most women are just going through what I am going through, or I went through. Only that some don't come here to expose themselves. But A lot of women are going through that, whereby they commit, they love their person with all their heart, they commit, they invest all the time. Munongo mga makusena chita achada. Auchada waitwa say, nandichangodi. No reason. That's what she told me. So she was like, I'm stressed, dear, I'm going to kill myself. I said, listen, if you were living for this guy, then go ahead. If pasina chimuche kuraramira, kanari wakupedzisira angari wakupedzisira muupenyu hwako, then go ahead and kill yourself. Nekuti wakaona wasvika pakugumirwa kusvika pakuti unoda kuzviurayira munhu, it means you were living for that person. Don't live for a human being in this life. Live for you. You have a life to live. Before anybody. This whole love that we talk about and brag about, before you commit into loving someone, love yourself first. And you yourself, you are very important. Before your man, it is you. Before you commit, it is you. And love yourself first before you give your life to someone. The only person you give your life to in this world is God. Give your life to Christ. The one that kana mwari akucheta kuti wataiwa mwari ndikurwadziwa nekuti mwari andiramba. Zvinongarwadziwa nekurambwa nemunhu. Nyika yakazara varume ava gumi nefararira. It's not all about moving on. I know some people want to funga kuti nezvandakamuitira, nezvandakamudini, nezvandakamudini. Ndo zviripo. Accept it as it is. Ndo zvinenge zvatoitika and you can't change it for anybody, you know. So my advice to nevanhu vanoda kufunga kuti varume ndio ndo magumo eupenyu hwavo. There's so much to live for. So much to live for in this life. Besides men, so much. Varume tinovada. But kana zvichiramba haungaveka nekuti zvirikuramba. You don't force things. And you don't force things, you don't force love, you don't force if somebody says achade, don't force them. Because now when you force them, I mean this because you forced me. Love shouldn't be forced. You don't force love. Don't ever in your life force somebody or beg somebody to love you. It's their loss sometimes. Sometimes we don't go stop this. Especially wakadzi vanojiwa dzimara. Munguva mwari anokubvisa wapa halfway boza anoziva kuti wanga uchanopedziswa chaiko pekupedzisira usara usina kana sendi reburi. Saka mwari anotoita kuti zviitike panguva iyoyo. Everything in this life most times happen for a reason. That's what I believe. As much as uchizobvunza kuti but why ndo zvinenge zvitoripo, ndo zvinenge zvakatonyorwa zvakatorekodwa izvozvo kuti zvichaitika. And there is nothing you can do about it. Okay? So let's learn to accept reality of things. And let's also learn that when these things happen, it's not the end of the world. There is life after heartbreak. There is life after pain. There is life after tears. There is life after all the good times. There is life. There is you. Before anything else, I always say, there is you. You come first before anything and anyone. So value yourself more than you value anybody. And in any life has taught me, don't commit so much and forget yourself in the process of committing. Because sometimes the person you are committing is not doing the same. Okay? That's why it is a person at a. And with us ladies, we see the red flags and we refuse to accept the red flags because we are forgiving hearts. Vakadzi zvinonesa guys. Kuzongotiwa unonzoona kuti ma red flags wanga usingamaonera. Sometimes unongo uchitomaona but you want to try again. You are thinking maybe munhu anochinja. Maybe it's going to change. Okay, so I'm just doing my eyebrows first, yeah? To those who are following my makeup. I am not a pro, okay? I'm just doing this. Whiling up time with you because ndakusuwai and talking to you at the same time. So, whilst we are talking, andina nyaya to be specific. Nangoti ndikansele mukadzi. If you've got a question that you need me to answer, you can just type it and then I'll answer you in the comment section. If you have something that you need to answer me. Because andina nyaya mazwano. So if you've got a question, you can just type it in the comment section, and then I'll just answer. The reason for me coming to this live is to do my makeup and talk to you because I missed you. And also for you to tell me if my makeup is good. I told you I got a date, yeah? Eh, update yangu diary yangu ranhasi. I've got a date. I'm going out, so I need you to tell me. Wechijandukwa, how are you? Wechijandukwa. You know, guys, we really appreciate Wechijandukwa. Wechijandukwa. It's not easy. This guy is super talented. I know make my outfits out of a real outfit yemunhu iyobva agadzira whether nema cardbox or echi. Guys, do you know that's a lot of work in it when I wait Jandukwa? He's a proper designer, that guy. And shout out to you, Wechi Jandukwa. I appreciate your work and they keep doing what you're doing. You are the best in what you do. I love what you do. I think you should actually start this designing on a more serious note. Uchito ita yaunengo uchito ita. And the ed. Enifa, adaku edwa. Enifa, you've got something to say? Let me add you. I hope you've got something to tell us. Enifa, I'm adding you. Just accept and join. Mai TT, I'm very depressed. I was born HIV positive. And now the problem with me is any guy I tell about my status, Anuba and this year. Okay. Right. And the Shandisa concealer on top of to shape the nest. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, sweetheart. I'm using concealer right there. So it's really unfortunate that you were born positive. Usina okumbo vira wakachiwana kana wega. And it's so unfortunate. You can't change the situation. But what I can advise you is when you are HIV positive, try going kuma groups. When HIV, I don't know kwa unotora ma pills ako. Kune ma groups ariko vanhu vanoita live with HIV. Vanhu sangana zvakanaka vachitoonana ikoko. If you are not aware, maybe you can inbox me. There are groups of people who live with HIV and AIDS. Kwese kunana Newlands, kunana Anuko, kunana Wilkins. Papa minotora mapirizi pane time pane time inotoitwa kuti munoungana varume nevakadzi get to know each other, muchimwa mapirizi enyu, muchitaurirana. And if you feel like you need a companion, you need companionship, enda magroups imomo. Haushaye wako boss kunotori nevarume vanenge vari ikoko vanenge variwo HIV positive. Saka it's really unfortunate that you lost your boyfriend wamuudza kuti you are HIV positive. But there are some men out there who do not even mind whether you are HIV. Most of the guys that I've dated, they are actually negative. But they accepted me because they understand. And also, people need to be educated that in this world, there is what we call discorded partners. What do we mean when we say discorded partners? I think we need to learn more about HIV and AIDS for people to understand. Because most people don't understand what is HIV and what is AIDS. So they need to be educated. And it's really hard for some people to accept it. HIV, but it's not like that. You can actually live and fall in love and have kids. Vanotori negative. And I told you about mwana wangu, I did about Tanatsu. when I found out kuti I'm positive, ndaiyamwisa tanatswa uyayo. But by the grace of God, nakubatira, she's negative. My TT is negative. Ndakatomuzvara ndisina kuziva kuti baba vatozvavo kudungira vakaita zvinhu zvavo. Then I discovered later, I think I told you guys how I got to find out kuti ndakazvibata sei. Ndatongorwarawo a simple headache. Do pandakanzi na Dr. Maketa. Taenda kwa Dr. Maketa. Have you ever been tested for HIV? And it came as a shock to me because pandandine nhumbu ndaitombotestwa ndichionekwa kuti handina. But pandakazodzokerana nababa Titi, ndadzokera kumba kwavo, ndakangosvikawo ndichingosvika kuti murume wangu kawanda ndagara ndinaye, separation haina basa. Ndangosvika ndichiwira, handina kana mbofunga kupfeka condom because anga ari murume wangu kawemba. Saka ndasingambofungira kuti pangave ne-anything. Not knowing kuti baba Titi taimuwo ndakasiyana navo vakambobudawo vakanotamba kunze. Saka it really affected me. But I thank God that I gave birth to my healthy baby Tituya. Achtori healthy. Asina kana. Ndakabva pandakangoti ndoti you are now positive. Ndakabva ndanangirira. Ndamubvisa pamukaka. And up to now she's healthy. Hana kutombotya ndikati mwana wangu azadzwa chirwere. But it is what it is. So people just need to be educated about it. But it doesn't kill, especially when someone is taking their meds properly. I'm sure on Facebook, panapa, you know a lot of people with HIV, but vanotorarama because they have a full knowledge of what is HIV and how to take care of themselves and their partners. Also, how to protect their partners. Very negative. Very common discorded partners. But they are there. Anonzima discorded partners. Whereby the man or the woman is negative and the other partner is positive. And which foundation is that? This foundation is called Zaron. Where is it? Number one. It's called Zaron. So this is Zaron foundation. This is the one I use. I love it very much. It's actually, it gives a full coverage. Yeah? A full coverage. Gives a full coverage. Inonyatsovhara kana une tuma sports une chichi inonyatsovhara. Apa yangu yoiya kutopera izvozvo. Ndikutorwa nehana so because Zaron inobhuira kuti inodhura. Apa mazuva nestinginess yandinayo nenyaya yekusevha mari mazuva kuburuka kwakandidzidzisa kusevha kudhara ndembopfachura mari but mazuva every cent to me it counts. Saka ndinenge ndichitofila kuti akomana kupedza mari yese ndichingotenga foundation ndikutokomplainawo mazuva. Yeah. Zaron toasted. Inonzi yangu toasted. If you look at my skin, inini handizi munhu mutema. Ndiri pakati nepakati. Saka ndinoshandisa inonzi Zaron toasted. So if you have a skin like mine, usiri mutema tema stereki, wakatenga iyoyo Zaron toasted iyoyo, inogona kubuda. Hansi murikona tinopa full coverage. Pandau ya pepe nasina kuzora anything. Mamchoona ndino tuma sports chichichi, but Zaron will give a full coverage. A very full, nice coverage. That's Zaron for us. So I hope ndakubatsira abvunza zvekuti ndine HIV handiti zvinowanika izvi. Vanhu hope vanhu vangotaure kana vanhu vari kurwara kani mudzimba umu. Ngoti kuita brave enough kutaura pachena kuti une HIV kunonetsa, but dai chinzi it's by force kuti vanhu testwai. Mainzwiririra imi. Mainzwiririra. Hanzi inowanikwa kupi? Mumashops api? KuZimbabwe ndokwandoziva inowanikwa kunonzi kuBooties. Hanzi let's see the bottle. This is the bottle. If you want to screenshot it. Zaron. Hanzi amunofunga zvura here pamakadzi about your status. No Chris. Kuzvura here. Handinambofunga kuzvura kana. But I got stressed a bit, but I got over it. Ndiri mushava hanzi nalinda Brooks zvinonzi ndiri mushava. Yeah, ndiri zaro rinota 30 US dollars. 30 dollars. Not a dure zaro because it's a that one is a proper brand. I see Hong Kong. And last time did it? Yeah, ndiri mushava. Linda Brooks and correct hanzi azvinzi ndiri pakati nepakati. Okay, so ndiri mushava Linda Brooks. So now that I've applied my foundation, yes, ndakuisa, and you can find it in Greenwood Pharmacy as well. Thank you, Gina. Mandi didise. Greenwood Pharmacy irimo. Yeah, Greenwood Pharmacy munogona kuiwana. So after applying this serum, kuti foundation inyatsoseta mabrusho anoita, but ndakawana tactic mnyowano weku apply foundation yekuti inonyatsogara pa skin. This buffer, this thing here, you just wet it a little bit. Munochita chive dense, wachita chive dense, wachishina chosara chakaita kaunyoro. So tichaona how are you. Then this one, I think this is the best way to apply foundation. Kutopunda brush, my brush ndinawo, but I enjoy it better with this thing. Inonyatsondiitira bozi inopeka. Anti makuita makeup mega. Yes, being in the diaspora has taught me a lot of things. I wake up, I clean, kumbandi clean ekaini ndine vaskana, ndinana auntie, but kunogwa una vaskana kunogwa hanzi vanodhura. Muskana munogona topiwa kwati 1,000 a week. Ndinoriwana not a month, a week. Saka kunodhura vasikana zvasiyana nekwedu kuZimbabwe kwatinopa vasikana 150. Hanzi tinotovabatira. Kunodhura kwete zvekufungidzira. Kunodhura hakuafodwe musikana webasa kuno. Unenge watori amheno mbinga, amheno kana Queen Elizabeth. Hakuitwe zvevasi wow chekuti hanzi vasikana webasa yendi nevasikana webasa. Kumba ndiko kwatinofarisa katichita vasikana tichita sei. But kunoku neta wega kunodhura. That's why you see most people don't have maids. It's not like they don't want. Now I'm applying concealer on my under eye. My under eyes edu sometimes anenge ari a little bit black munomu. Anenge akasviba, saka ukaisa concealer is to highlight. Saka inini miremone pandinoisa concealer yangu. Concealer iyo inobatsira zvekuti. Yeah. And if ndaida kueda this, sometimes noita kuti vakadzi vasazvikoshe is because they're not financially independent. Yes, you are very correct. If you are financially independent, kazhinji kachonaka kusiwa nemunhu hakunyanyo kukurwadza, to be very honest. Chinotorwadza pakusiwa nemunhu, kusiwa nemunhu hakudya mari yako. But kana une life yako chaiko hazvinyanye kukurwadza. Learn to be independent. I always say it. Ndiye singati rambana ine varume venyu. I always say munhukadzi, before you have a man, have a life. Because at the end of the day, besides a man will leave or a man will divorce you, because we don't always want to talk about living and divorce. A man can die. You're also independent. How are you going to survive? Let's learn to be independent. Let's learn to be independent, ladies. Let us learn to be independent. Let's look for something that we are good at doing. And something that we are good at doing. Find that your passion, your gift. And muruma akanaka anokoshesa zvinodiwa nemukadzi wake. Muruma akanaka anosapota zvinodiwa nemukadzi wake. Hakuna murume anoti hanzi ndinoda kuti ugare. Murume iye anenge ari very ndifunga kuti anenge ari murume kwaye, because at the end of the day ko basa rake rikapera, chero ari boss wepabasa, ko one day basa rake rikamuka rakapera, munoita sei? Munoita sei one day akamuka basa rake rakapera, baba vangu vari boss kubasa, ubva wangomuka chonzi basa hapachina? How are you going to survive? This is concealer that I have laid down pasi pemaso angu, nepa chin, nepanonzi pachikwa apa pamhanza. hanzi Zaron muclicks 299 runs. Oh yeah, muclicks hanzi irimo. Ndotora futi ndachinja manje buffer. Ndakubuffer this one. This concealer handiti va. Buffer concealer yangu. This is how I do my makeup. I'm not a pro, okay? So don't expect to see zvinoshamisa stereka. Ini ndinongoitawo zvandinogona. So you need to discover yourself, ladies, to be financially independent so that haunetseka nezvakawanda. Hanzi variko vana fombo vanoramba kuti hauende kubasa. It's true. Vamwe varume vanodaro, but I don't think that's being supportive. Kuna murume anoramba kuti mukadzi aende kubasa, murume yeye hazi right, because mukadzi anofana kuenda kubasa. Anofana kuenda kubasa kana kuita work from home. Vamwe venyu munotyirwa because munonyengesa kumabasa kwachiko. Hamuchazivi zvamafambira. But a man should support a wife's dream. That is love. True love is when you support your wife's dream. That is when you support your wife's gift, whatever that she wants to do. Support it. So now, ndaisa concealer. Also buff on top. I'm just gonna do a natural make.